Let's kiki on this interesting story. Chappell Roan is off the market. The Good Luck Babe singer told Call Her Daddy that she's been seeing someone for 6 months and is very in love. She met her mystery boo through a friend pre-fame. No setups. Wonder what her type is? Well, weird art girls with pet hamsters, foreign film obsessions, and zero fear of bugs. Chappell Roan's keeping the romance low-key, but her vibe is loud and proud. One thing's clear, our Midwest princess has officially entered her queer, soft girl love era, and we're living for it. Chappell Roan's weird art girl era begins. What are we all...
How would you describe your type?
I really don't have one. I know everyone said that, but like, I don't know. I just love, as far as like looks and stuff, I don't like really have a type, but I love art girls, like weird art girls, girls who love to read and love to like, who are like very niche. Like, I probably like a girl that collects things and like is okay with an exotic pet, owned a hamster one time and would own one again, or like doesn't give a fuck about their car, will pick up a worm, is not scared of like bugs and snakes, can get down watching a foreign film, would be okay like having zero plan.
All right, now we know what Chappell Roan's into. Oh my goodness. All right, what did you think about that?
Well, Chappell, I run a film festival. No, so I was late to the Chappell train.
Okay.
Right? I wasn't like, you know,
yeah,
I didn't jump on at the
Pink Pony Club.
Right?
You didn't jump in on that.
But then I did. Hard and fast. And I'm a huge fan, not just of the music, but her as a human, right? I think that's so incredibly important. So I'm hashtagging Bring Chappell to Outshine, if you're watching this. But I love this. It's so genuine. It's so real.
Yeah.
Right? There's so much truth. I get this now all the time, right? Alan, what's your type? Alan, what's your type? No.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But like, pick up a worm, that's cool.
Right? Not be scared of bugs. What else did she say? Doesn't
Weird
know shit about her car.
Yeah. Maybe doesn't have a plan.
Doesn't have a plan. I mean, but she's also young. You know what I mean? Like at this age, you don't got a plan. I mean, like we got problems, you know? I love Chappell Roan because, I mean, you know, she's a lesbian, right? She's gay, she's queer, she's a trailblazer, she's a drag queen, she's a little bit of everything, you know? And the fact that she's pushed into the gay boy world means so much to me. As a girl that pushes into the gay boy world, that means a lot to me, you know? It takes, like you said, you were late to the Chappell Roan train, right? And then what? You heard the songs at a drag show, you heard the songs from a drag show, you heard the songs at a movie. I mean, you know, and
one
all
of
of a
my best
sudden
friends actually just played them on repeat until I gave up.
and then you were like, God, this song is, I'm gonna have to love it.
I ended up just like really, really loving it. My King is Karma did it for me because it spoke to me.
Yeah.
Right at the time that it had come out.
Yeah.
But like, you know, one of my closest friends went to a Chappell concert with like 200 people, and now she's got these concerts with tens of thousands and hundreds of thousands. It's like,
I know.
And again, it's just that genuine, unapologetically queer person she is.
Exactly.
And I love it.
There it is. Exactly. And honestly, like now that we know that Chappell Roan has a boo, right? If she didn't have a boo, I would tell her to find her boo at Outshine Film Festival.
That's right.
Because I mean, you would find one of those, the characteristics she was looking for. I'm like, yep.
You know, all 30 lesbian couples in South Florida all met at Outshine, right?
Oh, I bet. I bet. I've met, let's see, I think girlfriend number 5 at Outshine. And then girlfriend number 5 became girlfriend number 9 when I saw her again a couple years later at Outshine. So it happens. It happens.
New and renewing, and it's why, you know, if you look behind the theater at Outshine, we always keep a U-Haul spared there.
Just in case.
So when you guys meet, you can just
boom,
go.
Just go.
Is that
No,
okay?
waste no time.
Lesbians like that joke?
We hate that joke. I just want you to know that.
You know,
and every gay boy out there, like, get a new joke. It really isn't funny.
Yeah.
And like, it's true, but it's not funny. And the reality is that I know a lot of gay boys that end up moving in together like day two also.
Of course.
So it's like funny how that is.
Sometimes they show up for what's supposed to be a couple hours, and 3 days later you're like,
with all their shit.
are you still here?
Are you still here?
What is going on?
What?
But, you know, we had a film in the fall edition at Outshine. It was called The Muleteer, which was about a woman, a lesbian woman, who, you know, dealt with the mules that hauled stuff. And I said, oh, the original U-Haul.
He's funny, right?
You know?
This is an important conversation for our LGBTQ plus community. Help us tell these important